Here are the Jason X kills ranked in my own opinion. So, there are 23 kills. Let's get started. At number 23 is Crutch Electrocuted. This is a standard kill that you've seen in multiple movies in this franchise. Like Part 3 I know has it. I think Part 4 has an electrocution kill. Freddy vs. Jason has one. Jason Takes Manhattan has one, so it's a standard kill. It has never been one of my favorite types of kills, not only in this franchise, but also in any other franchise, because they just never do anything graphic with it. They don't do anything bloody with it, so just a boring kill. Number 23 is Dieter Perez. Dies in explosion. That's boring. It's a little explosion. That's boring. Number 21 is Waylander. Explosion, dies in explosion. That's boring. I think it's just a little explosion, so that's just really boring. Number 20 is Kinsa. She dies in the shuttle explosion, so she gets in the shuttle. She's in there by herself, and then she drives the ship into she drives her little ship into the big ship. I don't know if that was an accident. I don't know if that was on purpose. She dies in an explosion, so that's really boring. I don't like that. Number 19 is Captain Lou. Slashed off screen. There's some blood, but it's not that graphic, so it's just not a good kill. Number 18 is Professor Lowe. Decapitated, you see his head. It's not bloody, but at least you get to see his head. Oh, no, that's the wrong kill. He's reportedly decapitated, so that's boring. You don't even get to see the head. So, moving on, number 17 is Gecko. Throat slit. Kind of gory, so I mean that's kind of cool, but like it's just a standard kill. Number 15 is Sergeant Marcus. Tossed into a door. It's not even bloody, and I don't even know what happens. If he was just tossed into a door and that's what killed him, that's very uncreative, and that's just not a good kill at all. Number 14 is Dr. Wimmer. He gets a spear in the back, so there's some blood. At least it's a stabbing or an impalement, so that's good enough, but still just not a kill that I like. So, moving on, number 13 is Sven. Neck snapped. I mean, like, that's kind of cool to get the neck snapped. They do it in kind of a scary way of, like, they do it really slowly and not just like, they don't do it really fast, so Jason actually kind of does it slowly, so that's a little more scary, so that's kind of cool, so it's a decent kill. Number 12 is Private Johnson, the very first kill of the movie, hanged. That's kind of boring. Starts off the kill, I guess that's cool. Or starts off the movie, so that's cool. But it's an okay kill, just standard. Number 11 is 4 guards. They get hit, shot, broken neck, so it's up this high because it's kind of like a mini massacre, so that's kind of cool to watch. Number 10 is Azrael. Back broken with knee. That's kind of cool. Jason takes him, breaks him on his knee, so that's cool, I guess. Moving on, number 9 is Dallas. Head crushed against the wall, so there's some blood, and Jason just smashes his head against the wall, so that's kind of cool. Number 8 is Stony. Stabbed in the gut. Standard kill, but it's a little more bloody than I think most of the kills on the list so far, so I do like that. So that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Standard, but good. Number 7 is Briggs. Impaled on a space anchor. That's kind of cool. There's some blood. I guess that's a little more creative than Stony, so that's kind of cool. Moving on, number 6 is Janessa. Sucked through a grate. Jason punches a hole through the wall of the spaceship in space, and now all the air is getting sucked out. Janessa can't hold on, so she gets sucked through a grate that was on the wall. So that was kind of cool. Not as graphic as they could have made it, but it's still kind of a cool kill. Number 5. Now here are the best kills of the movie. The kills I remember the movie for. And number 5 is Jason Voorhees himself. He gets his head blown apart. First he gets shot by KM a lot, and then all his limbs get blown off, and then she just blows up his head, even though he comes back as Uber Jason. It technically kind of does count as a kill, since a lot of his body had to be repaired by the, nanobots, I think. So it technically does count as a kill. So I really like that kill. That is a really good kill. The only reason why it's not a little bit higher is because it's Jason Voorhees, and I know he's always gonna come back. Like, he almost always comes back. So it's not that good. Or, I mean, it's good, but, like, that's why it's not even higher, like, top 3 or 2. Moving on, number 4 is the 2 virtual girls. I guess these kind of do count, since they do kind of die. They're in their sleeping bags. Jason takes them, slams them against each other, and then takes one and slams her against a tree. So it's an homage to Part 7, The New Blood, with that one girl in the sleeping bag and does one smack against the tree. This one, I think, is kind of better because it's multiple hits and it's 2 people getting killed, and you still do get that one smack hit with the tree. So I think it's really cool. It's a really cool kill. So, yeah, pretty good. Number 3 is Sergeant Bronsky. Burned up in the atmosphere. This is such a cool way to go out. It's not gory, it's not bloody, but it's such a cool way to die. And it helps that he is killing or getting rid of Jason Voorhees in the process. So he saves everyone's life. So that is why it's up this high. Number 2 is Condor. He gets impaled on a floor screw. He falls and then onto a screw, and as he's going down, he's just spinning around on the screw. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. And it's decently bloody. But my number 1 favorite kill was this even a surprise? My number 1 favorite kill of the movie is Adrian. If you don't know that name, you'll obviously know the kill, the liquid nitrogen face smash. Jason takes her, dumps her in liquid nitrogen, takes her out, smashes her head on the table, and her face just shatters. What more do I have to say about that? That's just such an awesome kill. Adrian comes out as my number 1 favorite Jason X kill. Thanks for watching.